Imagine a child born into an immigrant family, growing up in a luxurious environment but facing familial and personal challenges that would shape their character and ambitions. This is the story of Donald John Trump, a name that has become synonymous with power, controversy, and success. In the next few minutes, you will see how a figure who started with a small loan of a few $1,000,000 turned that amount into a billion-dollar empire. But Trump's story is more than just numbers and business. It is a narrative of highs and lows, scandals and triumphs, and an unusual ability to rise from the ashes. How did he achieve this? What was the secret of his resilience? And, most importantly, what can we learn from his journey? Stay with us and discover the crucial moments that defined Donald Trump's life, from his first steps in the business world to his controversial path in politics. Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York. Raised in a mansion with 23 rooms and 9 bathrooms, Trump grew up surrounded by luxury and privilege. His father, Fred, the son of German immigrant Frederick Trump, was an extremely wealthy real estate magnate in New York. The tough and determined Fred Trump achieved multimillionaire status by becoming one of the largest beneficiaries of cheap government-guaranteed loans in the 1940s. Donald's mother, Mary, was a poor immigrant from Scotland. The two met at a party in Queens and married in 1936. They had 5 children, with Donald being the second youngest. From an early age, he was exposed to the business world and the strict discipline imposed by his father. At 3 years old, Trump already owned properties thanks to a fund created by his father, and by 8, he was a millionaire. However, his childhood was not without problems. Trump was described as an unruly and often troublesome young man. In an attempt to correct his behavior, his parents sent him to the New York Military Academy at 13. There, he learned the discipline and resilience that would shape his future. After graduating from the military academy, Trump began his college studies at Fordham University but soon transferred to the prestigious Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, where he graduated in economics. With his degree in hand and his father's financial support, Donald dove headfirst into the real estate business. He knew that, to be taken seriously, he would need to prove his worth beyond his father's shadow. After graduating from Wharton in 1968, Trump officially joined the family business. His first big move came in 1971, when he took control of his father's company and renamed it the Trump Organization. In total, Donald received the equivalent of $413 million today from his father's real estate empire. His ambitious vision soon manifested in major real estate projects. One of the first was the renovation of the Commodore Hotel in Manhattan. At the time, New York was facing a severe fiscal crisis, and the hotel was in decline. With a combination of boldness and negotiation skills, Trump secured a 40-year tax abatement deal with the city and attracted the Hyatt hotel chain as a partner. In 1980, the Grand Hyatt Hotel opened, symbolizing not only the hotel's recovery but also the revitalization of a significant part of New York. This venture catapulted Trump into the spotlight and marked the beginning of his reputation as a visionary entrepreneur. During the 1980s and 1990s, Trump expanded his empire to include casinos in Atlantic City, an airline, and even a football team. He bought the Taj Mahal Casino, the world's largest casino at the time, for an astronomical sum. One of Trump's most iconic ventures during this period was the construction of Trump Tower in Manhattan. Opened in 1983, Trump Tower is a 58-story skyscraper located on Fifth Avenue. The tower houses the Trump Organization headquarters, as well as luxury residences and retail stores. The construction of Trump Tower was a significant milestone for Trump, as it cemented his image as a successful real estate developer in New York. The building became a symbol of the luxurious and ostentatious lifestyle Trump promoted. Donald was on the rise, and so were his buildings. During the 1980s, 1990s, and 2000s, Trump put his name wherever he could. Casinos, steaks, residential skyscrapers, vodka bottles, water bottles, board games, hotels, books, and golf courses all bore the Trump name. But they also bore the bankruptcy papers. These risky investments led to massive debts. In the early 1990s, Trump faced significant financial problems. Altogether, his companies owed $4 billion to more than 70 banks. Several of his businesses declared bankruptcy, including the casinos in Atlantic City, which faced financial difficulties almost from the start. The local economy couldn't sustain the growing number of casinos, and intense competition resulted in lower-than-expected revenues. In 1991, just a year after the Taj Mahal opened, Trump was forced to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, a process that allows financial reorganization under court supervision. This was the first of several bankruptcies his casinos would face over the years. Despite the financial challenges, Trump managed to maintain his public image of success, often thanks to his negotiation skills. He negotiated with creditors, sold assets, and focused on revitalizing his brand. His recovery was marked by the acquisition and renovation of high-profile properties like 40, Wall Street, and the Mar-a-Lago Club in Florida. But beyond financial challenges, Trump's personal life was also marked by controversies. His 3 marriages and multiple accusations of infidelity and sexual misconduct attracted significant media attention. His first marriage was to Ivana Trump, a Czech model and skier. They married in 1977 and had 3 children: Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. The marriage ended in 1992 after a scandal involving infidelity with Marla Maples, which Trump initially denied but later admitted. In 1993, Trump married Marla Maples, with whom he had a daughter, Tiffany. The marriage ended in 1999, again surrounded by rumors of infidelity and scandals. His third marriage, to Slovenian model Melania Naus, took place in 2005. They have a son, Baron. During this marriage, several accusations of sexual misconduct emerged against Trump, including a leaked video in which he made vulgar comments about women.
Attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the I can do anything.
More than 24 women accused him of harassment, assault, and even rape, including journalist Natasha Stoyanov and former model Amy Doris. Trump also faced accusations of racism. In 1973, the Department of Justice sued Trump and his father for racial discrimination in their rental properties. In 1989, Trump called for the return of the death penalty in a newspaper ad against the Central Park Five Black and Latino teenagers wrongfully accused of rape, never apologizing after their exoneration. In 2004, Trump reinvented himself once again by becoming the star of the reality show, The Apprentice. The television program not only brought Trump back into the limelight, but also reshaped his image as a shrewd businessman and powerful mentor. The Apprentice was created by Mark Burnett, a television producer known for hits like Survivor. The show's concept was simple but effective. 16 candidates competed for a leadership position in the Trump organization, going through a series of business challenges to prove their worth. Each week, Trump eliminated a participant with the now iconic phrase, "You're fired." Trump also bought several wrestling franchises, a sport similar to Greco-Roman wrestling. Through the WWE franchise, Trump also made huge profits and eventually even appeared at some wrestling events. He also appeared in several TV series and movies. In total, there were about 12 films and 14 TV series in which Donald had some kind of appearance or special participation, including the movie Home Alone 2. Throughout his career, Trump always knew how to use the media to his advantage. He cultivated an image of success and opulence that attracted both admirers and critics. His luxurious lifestyle, grand ventures, and often controversial statements made him a polarizing figure. But it was this ability to stay relevant and always at the center of attention that propelled him beyond business. In 2015, Trump decided to leave his career as a businessman to become a politician. After 8 years of extreme disagreements with President Barack Obama, Trump decided to run for president of the United States of America. His campaign was initially met with skepticism, but he quickly gained traction with a populist platform that promised to make America great again. Trump stood out for his controversial statements and direct communication style, which resonated with many voters. He won the Republican primaries and, despite unfavorable predictions, defeated Hillary Clinton in the 2016 general election, becoming the 45th president of the United States. Trump's presidency was marked by numerous controversies and achievements. He implemented strict immigration policies, renegotiated trade agreements, and appointed 3 justices to the Supreme Court. Trump assumed the presidency in January 2017 and quickly began to implement his campaign promises. He signed a series of executive orders aimed at reversing policies of the previous administration, including withdrawing the United States from the Paris Climate Agreement and imposing a temporary ban on entry from several Muslim-majority countries. One of Trump's most notable campaign promises was the construction of a wall along the United States-Mexico border. During his presidency, he took measures to strengthen border security and sought funding for the wall's construction. In 2019, Trump declared a national emergency to divert Defense Department funds for the wall's construction, an action that generated controversy and legal battles. Trump's presidency was also constantly marked by investigations. In 2019, he became the 3rd U.S. president to be impeached by the House of Representatives, accused of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress in the Ukraine case. The Senate, controlled by Republicans, acquitted him of the charges. Before this, Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election and possible collusion with the Trump campaign was a constant shadow over his term. While Mueller's final report did not establish a criminal conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russia, it outlined several instances of possible obstruction of justice. The COVID-19 pandemic presented one of the greatest challenges of his term. Trump's response to the crisis was widely criticized for initially downplaying the virus's severity and for his resistance to masks and other mitigation measures. The pandemic's management, along with the ensuing economic crisis, was a crucial factor in the 2020 presidential election. After leaving office in January 2021, Trump continued to exert significant influence over the Republican Party. He made unfounded claims of electoral fraud, culminating in the attack on the Capitol on January 6th, an event that tarnished his departure from the White House and led to a second impeachment by the House of Representatives, though he was again acquitted by the Senate. Trump settled in Mar-a-Lago, where he remains a central figure in American politics. He has hinted at a possible 2024 candidacy, staying relevant through rallies and public statements. Donald Trump's story is a testament to the complexity and unpredictability of success. His journey from business magnate to President of the United States is filled with highs and lows, controversies, and triumphs. Regardless of personal opinions, there is no denying that Trump has left an indelible mark on modern history. In this video, you learned about the most fascinating and often polarizing details of his life and career. We hope to have brought new perspectives and insights about one of the most complex and influential figures of our time. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. We bring detailed stories of entrepreneurs, businesses, and leaders who have shaped the world. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and share it with your friends. Your interaction helps us continue to bring quality content and inspire more people with these incredible stories. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.